So the title of the video got you, didn't it? Of course it did, because we all want to make more money in our businesses. And it doesn't matter what business you're in. If you're selling houses, if you're selling cars, hell, if you're selling toothbrushes, or you're selling a service, right? The end goal is all the same, and that's to make more money and to be as profitable as you can. So the one way, or at least the best way to do that, is to improve your sales. And when it comes to improving sales, most folks are going to think immediately, I need to do more marketing, or I need to generate more leads. And yeah, both of these things are true, because without the marketing and without that lead flow, you're not going to be able to move on to the first step in improving your sales process. Okay, guys, my name is Mike. This is all about pressure washing. And right now, I want to ask you to ask yourself a question. When was the last time you sat down and took the time to improve your conversion rate? And that means basically you're converting your leads into paying customers. So we're going to talk about that, and the best way to do it is to document your entire sales process. And honestly, I think this video is going to be a ton of help to a bunch of people. So seriously, I want you to grab a pen, grab some paper, and take some notes, because this is going to help your business grow. So we're going to go over the 4 steps which are going to help you get started. And number 1 is to document the steps that you go through for every sale. For some businesses, this can be a very short process. And really, it's the customers that you're talking with who are also going to determine how many steps it takes to close the deal. And in my business, there is a big difference between residential and commercial sales. The residential side is relatively quick. They find us, which of course is a direct result of our marketing. Then they give us their information. We take that information and we provide a quote. This of course can be done in person. It can be done remotely. And as you guys know, I try to do everything on the residential side, with very few exceptions, remotely. And if you're interested in learning how I do that, check out 𝗤𝘂cie𝘁𝗲. It's our new app, and it has one of the most advanced quoting, mapping, and measuring tools out there. Obviously, that's not all it does, and it also allows you to send estimates, send invoices, and collect payments online from your customers. And those 3 things are in the free version. But if you want to get the more advanced features like the mapping or the cost calculator, check out the first link in the comment section below to learn more. And also scroll down to the bottom of that page, because there is a free giveaway for a pressure washing starter kit. So don't forget to register to win that. So there are a few steps in the residential quoting process, pretty minimal, like I said. On the commercial side, it's a bit more involved. I'm going there in person. I'm laying eyes on the job, the scope of work. I'm building rapport with the customer, because on these bigger jobs, building that relationship, in my opinion, is a lot more important when you're talking about $50,000 as opposed to $500, because there's a bunch more $500 jobs than there are $50,000 jobs. And I want to be sure that my sales process is on point. But in both scenarios, commercial and residential, you need to know what the steps are that you're taking that are going to help your customer make their purchasing decision. So what do you do to make people buy your service, and what are you doing to make them perceive it as a good fit for them? But we're not talking about the features and the benefits of your service right now. We're talking about the consistency in your process. And that's why it's so important to understand your sales process, right? And that's why step 2 is very important. And that is to review the number of steps in your sales process. You need to ask yourself another couple questions. Do I have too many steps? Have I complicated things? Am I drawing things out where I don't need to? Can I simplify any part of the process? Do I actually need to add some steps? Like maybe having something in your proposal with some before and after pictures, or some testimonials from customers like the ones that you're trying to sell to. These are all very effective ways to add a step without making it more involved or being annoying to a customer. I have 2 videos that I send out depending on the customer and where we are in the sales process. Like if we're selling a roof job, I send my roof cleaning explainer video. It's a little cartoon infographic that I had made, and it does a really good job in explaining what the problem is, the solution, the benefits to the customers, essentially just educating them a little bit more about what roof cleaning is. And I get a lot of great feedback from customers, and it's things like those that can help make a customer choose you over somebody else. And obviously you need to do testing, right? Do A and B split tests, try different things, and then write down what works and also what doesn't work, so you know what to do next time. So the next step is to figure out what tools and resources that you need to help each step in your sales process. So I know a lot of folks hate sales, right? They hate the sales process, and I get that. So a tool for you might be a sales script. And I'm not talking about something that you read, but it's something that is going to help guide you along the process, right? Remind you of all the things that you need to say. And if you hear some counters from your customers on a regular basis, those are things that you need to write down. Those are things that you need to come up with answers to. And those are things that you need to practice, because you're going to hear them over and over. So the more comfortable you are talking about them, them, the better it is for you. Also, I like bullet points, right? It's a great way to get very comfortable talking to potential customers. Just, bullet out the things that are the most common. And please don't read your script because you don't want to sound like a robot. Your personality is probably your best selling point, better than anything else in my opinion. So please don't read. And it's good to ask questions of your customers. You need to find out exactly what it is that they want. With the right information, you can make the right recommendations so you can give them the outcome that they're looking for, right? And not just what you think that they're looking for. And of course, we mentioned videos, pictures, testimonials. These are all tools that you can use to help you in the process, which moves us on to the fourth and final step, which is to measure each step of your sales process, right? If you watch any of my videos, and if you've taken any of our courses, and if you're using 𝗤𝑂cie𝗁𝗄, you know how important it is to document everything, to understand every aspect of your business. It's not just about the service that you're providing. It's about your numbers. Whether it's knowing your costs, knowing how to charge based on an hourly rate, or the COGS for a specific job, data is king. Data is what is going to drive the success of your business. And by mapping out and documenting your sales process, you're going to be able to measure each step of the process, which is going to help you to dissect your business and make the appropriate changes, right? Make those improvements. And if you've got a bunch of different steps in your sales process, and I'm guessing you probably do, you're going to be able to see what's working, what's not working. Maybe you need to add a step. For us, we've added follow-ups, right? Follow-ups to the point where either they're going to call the police because we're harassing them, not really, or they're going to go ahead and pull the trigger and give us the job. Now, these aren't high pressure tactics at all, but it has helped increase our conversion rate significantly because we documented the process. We understood where our business was failing, right? Where we were falling short, where we weren't converting, and we made changes. We measured that change, we saw the results, and we kept these things in place. So that is really it in a nutshell. If you want to make more money in your business, you need to be able to convert your leads into paying customers. The conversion rate is absolutely critical, and understanding your process, tweaking it, making it better, adding steps, removing steps, all of these things are going to help you achieve your ultimate goal, which is the success of your business and making more money. So that's it for today. I did mention a lot of things in today's video. There are a couple links down below. Check out 𝗤𝑂cie𝗁𝗄, check out the resource page, which is where everything from our How to Get Customers marketing course to the videos that I talked about, the before and after pictures, even my email sequences are all on that page. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you have a great day.